Evie is the co-host and resident skeptic on a paranormal podcast called the Undertone podcast. While she's at home taking care of her dying, mostly catatonic mother, she and her distant co-host, Justin, get sent a batch of 10 anonymous audio files. Naturally, they decide to build an entire episode around reviewing them. So what's in the files? It's a series of recordings from a guy claiming his girlfriend sleepwalks, and every night, things get progressively more disturbing. At first, it sounds like your typical creepy story. Evie treats it that way too, until it doesn't stay contained in the audio anymore. Slowly, whatever's behind those recordings starts bleeding into her real life, like something's attaching itself to her. Now, I think this is a very interesting horror film, but I'm conflicted on it overall. On one hand, I liked it a lot. It's engaging, it's well made, and it's shot incredibly well. The way the camera slowly pans around the house while Evie listens to the tapes, you'll catch shadows shifting slightly, or maybe not, your eyes are just playing tricks on you. A light's turning on upstairs where her mother is. Stuff like that. It creates constant tension. And I mean, for me, the director manages to achieve something that I can't articulate, but I have felt while investigating supposed haunted locations. You know, the isolation of being in a home with a dark history and claims of demonic activity or paranormal activity, and feeling as if somebody's watching your every move from the shadows, like something's just out of sight tracking you. It's oppressive, and the film nails that atmosphere. But here's where I'm split. It's still a low-budget horror movie about a podcaster. A lot of it feels like you're watching someone's YouTube stream about creepy content. That's not necessarily bad, but it does limit the scope a bit. Nina Carey, who plays Evie, carries the film. She's great. And the mythology behind the tapes, whatever this thing is, without getting into spoilers, is right up my alley. The movie does a good job in keeping you invested in that mystery. But with that being said, it's not the scariest movie you'll ever see as it's being promoted as. It's more about tension and mood, although there are parts where she's listening to the audio files and the audio files do creep you out. And the ending, yeah, it didn't really land for me. It felt a little underwhelming compared to how strong the buildup was. I still enjoyed the hell out of this movie and actually do want to rewatch this. And I'm also definitely interested in seeing this director, who I hear is going to be remaking the Paranormal Activity films. I want to see his version of it. So I think he did a good job in this film if I'm interested to see what he does next. Now, all in all, with that being said, I'm going to give this film 3 out of 5 stars. I really did enjoy this movie. I just don't like the label of it being the scariest film of all time, and I think the ending could have been done better. And when I say that, it's not a terrible ending, it's just anticlimactic in a way. In a sense, for some people, I would believe they would think it's anticlimactic, like you want to see whatever this thing is, and you don't technically get to see it. But that's not saying that the film is bad for not showing that. That's just something I would have preferred. I'd like to see something else happen. So it really makes this film work, even with the ending that it does have, that I think could have been better if it had a different ending, is the mystery behind the audio files and the linkage to what's happening in Evie's actual current life. So like I'm going to spoil one part here. In the audio file, something happens where the boyfriend of the girl that's sent these files, he's following her, and they hear noises or something, and you don't know what's going on. So your mind is trying to picture what actually is happening with what you're hearing. But you hear a baby crying, and you hear him say something terrible that some woman is doing to the baby. Now, I forget if it's actually his girlfriend, or if it's some other woman or something else. I forget. I remember listening to this. I saw the film about a week ago. So, I'm trying to wrap everything up together and remember what I saw or heard. And at the same time, you discover earlier on in the film, like a few seconds earlier, that Evie herself discovers that she's pregnant and she doesn't know what she wants to do. So that with the audio makes it even more creepy. And then the mystery and trying to find out like what's going on in this audio, and then these children's songs that the people used to sing. I don't want to spoil anymore, but there's something about involving children's songs, nursery rhymes, things like that, that's linked to like something demonic. That's all I'm going to say about that. But all that added together adds to the tension. So I really do like this movie. I think it has to do a little bit more with, I used to be a paranormal investigator. So that and doing the research, whenever you go to a place to investigate, you do the research on the history of the house or the location. So that's why I enjoyed this film. But at the same time, I don't know if everyone else is going to enjoy it, because it's a film about a podcaster at home investigating something, and she's all by herself. Really, she takes the whole film. She's carrying it. I do think everyone should check this film out, and that's why I'm giving it 3 out of 5 stars. You don't have to go rush to the theater to see it. You can wait till it comes out on demand or something like that, but definitely watch it. It's a really good film. Yeah, I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5 stars. Anyway, if you've seen Undertone, let me know in the comment section down below what you liked about the film. What was your favorite part on the film? And yeah, remember, if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and don't play with yourselves. Peace.